And then there's this. Check this out. There's this dude, he's a Welshman. He drank almost 20 to 30 cans of Pepsi a day for 20 years, okay? Consistently,
Okay.
all right?
A day, 20 cans a day. Okay.
He finally kicked the habit. That's good news. The story went like this. He worked at a night shift for a grocery store and started drinking Pepsi just to help him stay awake. And over a few years, he became pretty addicted to the soda and eventually put on an additional 266 pounds. He tried to exercise to actually get healthy, and he saw a doctor. Doctor, you know what he said? Doctor says,
of course.
Listen, you don't cut back, you're gonna get the diabetes. You're also going to get the pancreatic cancer.
Oh, goodness.
You do not want that.
No.
So he didn't know what to do. So he went to a hypnotist, and he went under the spell of whatever hypnotists do, and he was able to actually stop drinking Pepsi entirely. I know this sounds crazy, but he hasn't had a Pepsi for over a month, and he says now he actually prefers only to drink water altogether. So you hear about these hypnotists. And the only experience that I have, and I hope you remember this. So this one time when we were doing our other show, Jackson and I, we got this hypnotist in. He said he can hypnotize anybody. We're like, okay, well we'll have Mitch do it there, and and so before the show, he did like this thing to me or whatever, and then he goes, and then when I come on the show, I'll do the second half, and then you'll be hypnotized. I'm like, all right. So we go in there and hypnotized, and I'm talking to you just as I'm talking right now. And 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 I'm like, I don't know if I'm hypnotized, and I remember feeling like I'll do jackass things no matter what. Like I don't need to be hypnotized to do it.
It almost worked the opposite on you.
Yeah, actually it did. Because I deadly remember looking right there at Andrea, and I go, in the interview, I go, I don't think I'm hypnotized. I'm not. I go, I know what I'm doing right now, and you were like pushing, and I felt that like this bit is not working at all. And the hypnotist was over there, and I couldn't get it. So I don't think I could be hypnotized. Have you ever been hypnotized?
No, and it's not something I don't think I'd feel comfortable doing.
You don't want to go running around like you're a duck or anything, or squeal like a pig or anything?
I think we did that one other time with another host of ours who ended up running around the studio doing that same kind of thing. Yes.
So when it was I thought that's what I would be doing.
Yes.
And I felt like because he's more one of these.
Yeah.
And he was talking like a little girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember that?
Yes.
And so I thought, but I don't know. I talk like a little girl no matter what. Anyway.
Doesn't take a hypnotist.
Thanks for that. Yeah. I think I'm hypnotized right now. Hey, we got your car smarts coming up. We're going to find out the bottom line. Who's to blame for these gas prices?